out that Oak Island was known, it was visited.
In the war room, Rick, Marty, and their partners are meeting with area historian Doug Crowell. Joining them on the phone is Knights Templar researcher Zena Halpern, who has just shared with them her recent discovery of 2 maps and a cipher, which she believes could help solve the Oak Island mystery.
If you want to bring in the big Nova Scotia map, that alone is interesting.
The map that's dated in the upper right-hand corner seems to be dated in 1179.
Yes, it's the Roman numerals 1179. It definitely shows Oak Island on the line with the latitude, 46, 47. And then there's another dot above it. It's on the line that says Rodon.
The Rodon part, to me, it suggests New Ross. And I think most people here are familiar with the idea that Henry Sinclair came over to Nova Scotia in 1398 and perhaps settled in the New Ross area.
The town of New Ross in Nova Scotia is believed by some to have been the location of an ancient Templar fortress built in the late 1300s by Scottish Templar knight Prince Henry Sinclair after his journey to Oak Island. But could it be that Sinclair's reported journey occurred more than 200 years after the first Templars visited the area? And if so, might there be a connection between New Ross and Templar activity on Oak Island?
So we have your map that shows Nova Scotia, and we have a map that seems to be a French map of Oak Island.
Yes.
This Oak Island map that you're showing us, it seems to indicate that someone came here in 1347.
Yes, the 1347 map, this is an extremely interesting map. There's one section over to the left shows Oak Island with French words identifying places. So this map is one hell of a mystery.
The hand-drawn map is clearly Oak Island. And then there are several things named in French which have been translated for us. One is called the basin, translated from French. Well, that clearly correlates to the swamp on the Nolan side of the island. Also delineated is something called the marsh, and that would be the swamp proper.
And there is the reference to what's called the dam. And it points to where Fred Nolan articulated to us last year that there was a log wall.
Yeah, and then there's something on the map called the Oak, enter here, which points right about to where the money pit is. And then we have 2 or 3 things that we don't know anything about. One's called the anchors, one's called the valve, and one's called the hatch.
Where it says the hatch, in the McGinnis family, there seems to be some stories that...
About this hatch?
Yeah, one of the uncles, he said, basically, there's a hatch that you only have to sink a spade to find, and that once you do, don't get lost down there.
Rick?
What?
I think we should try and find out some way of verifying these documents. I mean, Rick, don't you want to go dig up the hatch?
No question about it.
Looking at these maps, you have a series of things that correlate perfectly with the island as we know it, and then you have things that we've never heard of. So, of course, we want to search for them.
The story of this, I believe, is multi-layered and very complex. So I want to continue down this road, but there's a lot more work to be done on it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure that Zena's research is going to lead to answers, but this whole place is all about rumor, conjecture, supposition, hope, belief. And so she has a theory which uniquely is backed up by documentation. And I surely would regret not following up on this research.
Zena, we want to thank you for talking with us.
Thank you, Zena.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks. It was very interesting. Doug, thank you very much.
Yeah.